Well, it's been a relatively calm day across the area, and that's some good news because we started off pretty scary for some residents, especially in the River Valley with all of those storms. Unfortunately, we had some damage. This is a look at the MCS, or what we call mesoscale convective system. It's basically a cluster of thunderstorms ongoing, and it is slowly moving off to the east with the stationary front basically draped over the area for, the next several hours, and that's going to be our triggering mechanism for the ongoing storm potential overnight tonight. So that leads us to our weather impact alert. We have a weather impact alert overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Just want to stress, not everyone's going to see strong to severe storms, but because it is a nocturnal risk, it's going to be one of those things where you'll want to have multiple ways to receive alerts just to wake you in the event that there are warnings issued. So not a guarantee you get hit by strong to severe storms, but the risk is there. We want to make sure that, hopefully we don't end up seeing anything, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Have those ways to receive alerts overnight tonight. A good way of doing that with one of the multiple ways is the 5 News mobile app. That's free for your phone, and you can get our updates, alerts, stream us if there is a need for coverage. Here's a look at that risk. We have a pretty widespread blanketed area of a 2 out of 5 risk into tomorrow morning across the area. Here's our highlighted coverage area just to show you. Fair and equal opportunity tonight. Again, not everyone's going to see strong to severe storms, but the risk is there that we need to be aware of, that some of these could pose a risk for maybe some large hail up to golf ball size. Winds of 60, 70, maybe up to 75 mile per hour winds at times. And then again, unfortunately, another low but not zero tornado risk. And we'll be keeping an eye on that overnight tonight. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll see the storms that were in the morning clear out. There is a potential that maybe we could see some additional thunderstorms in the afternoon as well. I think those are going to be more hit or miss in terms of the coverage. So, good news for the baseball fans. I think we're going to be able to get that game in with not a whole lot of problems. Just may need to watch for maybe a couple of isolated showers and thunderstorms. Again, there's a risk that some of these could be strong to severe in the afternoon as well into the evening. But again, it's not a guarantee. One of the trickiest parts of this forecast is the models, they're not agreeing all that well. Here's a look at one of our short range models. This updates every hour. There's an extended run every 6 hours, and just showing you, this is what this one shows for overnight tonight. Once we get to midnight, some isolated showers and thunderstorms possible, but notice it keeps a lot of the activity kind of around the area and not necessarily moving through, continues into the morning. Here's a look at another one of our short-range models. This is a different model. Notice it drags it into the area, so it's going to be a little bit tricky in terms of the timing, in terms of the coverage overnight tonight. That's why we want you to be aware, have those ways to receive alerts just to be safe. Again, it's going to be one of those tricky forecasts, but I do want to highlight for baseball fans tomorrow, look at the morning as we make our way into noon. Here's a look at closer to 5, 6, 7 o'clock. It should be pretty good for baseball, so just need to watch for a couple isolated showers and thunderstorms. When we do get those breaks, we're talking 80s across the area, maybe even some 90s in the River Valley, so not too bad. Here's a look at that extended 7-day forecast. Again, we have a weather impact alert for overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Make sure you have those ways to receive alerts. Again, hopefully we don't end up seeing any severe weather. We just want you to be on the safe side. It's not to scare you, it's just to let you know, hey, it's overnight, people aren't paying attention because they're trying to sleep. You don't need to stay up all night to watch the risk, but just make sure you have ways to wake you in the event of a warning issued just to be completely safe, and you'll be fine. That's a look at what we've got there.